The Empire's march was broken at the northern bridge, but the war did not end there. As blood soaked stone and snow, another struggle began far from the battlefield. Mengos rode beneath the banners of Ocs Hall as night fell, summoned not for war, but for celebration. Ocs Hall burned with torchlight and song. Long tables groaned beneath roasted meat and brimming cups. Shields lined the walls. Banners of Battania hung heavy overhead, their colors flickering in the firelight. This was not a feast of victory, not officially. Caladog had called it a feast of remembrance, a gathering to honor those lost at Seonon. Names were spoken aloud, warriors, captains, clans diminished or broken, and above all others, one name carried through the hall: Melidir, the lord who had refused to yield, who had stood at Seonon's heart while the walls collapsed and steel closed in, who chose death over surrender, not for glory, but for Battania. Cups were raised in his name, songs followed, but grief, real grief, was already being drowned beneath celebration. At the head of the hall, King Caladog watched it all with a satisfied smile. The hall quieted as Mengos entered. Conversations softened, eyes turned. Not in reverence, in recognition. He crossed the stone floor and stopped before the throne. Caladog stood slowly and looked down at his son, arms resting wide, posture loose and confident.
You're late. Marunath keeping you busy?
Mengos inclined his head.
The frontier rarely rests.
Caladog laughed, waving the thought away.
Nor should it. Vlandia bleeds. The Empire stumbles. This war is unfolding exactly as it should.
Mengos did not smile.
Seonon cost us more than expected, and the North nearly turned against us.
Caladog's eyes hardened, briefly.
And yet we stand stronger for it. The Empire retreats. Vlandia hides behind walls. Soon there will be nowhere left for them to run.
Mengos hesitated.
I hold Marunath, and Lord Anthony sits in its dungeon.
That drew Caladog's attention.
Alive?
For now.
Caladog leaned forward.
Good. A bargaining chip then, or an example.
There may be another use for him, one that could...
Caladog waved a dismissive hand.
You worry too much, my son. Strategy is simple when strength is absolute.
Mengos drew breath to speak again, to mention the deal, the promises made, the fragile balance holding Marunath together. But the moment was stolen. A lord stepped forward from the crowd, voice loud and confident.
King Caladog, Breaker of Ocs Hall, Scourge of Vlandia, you have carried Battania to heights unseen since the old kings.
Hall erupted. Cheers. Cups slammed against tables. Warriors pounded shields in approval. Caladog raised his hands, basking in it, letting the noise swell before silencing it. Not out of humility, but control. Mengos stepped back, swallowed by the crowd. Around him, voices overlapped. Praise, laughter, pride, and then quieter.
He's pushing too far. Victories don't make you invincible. He listens to no one now.
Mengos turned slightly, pretending not to hear. But he listened, and worse, he agreed. He watched his father laugh beneath raised banners and felt something unfamiliar settle in his chest. Doubt, not of Battania, but of the king who ruled it. As the feast raged on, Mengos drifted farther from the throne. The song sounded hollow now, the cheers forced. Caladog saw only triumph. Mengus saw overextension, enemies left alive, allies strained thin, and a king mistaking momentum for destiny. By the time he left the hall, the question was no longer if this path would fail, only when. That night, Ocs Hall rang with laughter and raised cups. But far to the south, beneath the quiet stars of Marunath, a dungeon gate creaked open. Chains were left behind, and Lord Unthari rode hard into the dark, while Battania celebrated, unaware of what had just slipped through its fingers.